104.99. Welcome to a late post-game show here on the Basketball Zone Cowbell Kingdom YouTube channel. I'm your host, Leo Biaz, and tonight the Kings got it done. They got it done, unlike the other night where, well, it was an embarrassment and they collapsed in the second half. The Lakers were laughing at the Kings. Laker fans were laughing at Kings fans. Very few Kings fans on Wednesday. Or was it Wednesday? Was it Tuesday? I forget, man. This is what happens when the Kings lose a lot. Like, you start losing track of days. It's a real thing, yo. I know some of y'all have told me the same thing, but they won tonight, and in the second half, they played well. Like, it was a fun game tonight. The energy was there. The atmosphere was a lot better. The attendance was a lot better. I truly feel like, and I said this last game, that a lot of Laker fans bought tickets, but when they found out that LeBron wasn't playing, they're like, I'm not going. So that's why we saw so many empty seats at a Kings-Laker game. It's very, very rare when it's not full. And I don't mean by Kings fans, I just mean by Laker fans in general. So it was just real shocking, real crazy to see that there wasn't many fans in the lower level against the Lakers. But tonight, lots of positives for the Kings. We'll break them all down. How's everybody doing? What's up? Seabass, Hansy, Personality, Joseph. Thank you guys for stopping by, talking some Kings basketball before we end the night. If you guys haven't watched some of the micro content we've done, make sure you check us out on Instagram at cowbell_kingdom. Also appreciate everybody who has purchased the Sacramento Proud hats. Where is that? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, there's been a lot of you guys, so obviously I appreciate that. Let's get to the box score. I just think overall thoughts, though, my biggest takeaway was Tyrese. Again, magic number was 7-9. He shot 8 3-pointers tonight. Anytime he's aggressive, that is a plus for the Kings because we understand that he's going to get his teammates involved. But when he's looking to score and not just to pass, he is a lot more difficult to guard. When he's just trying to pass, he's so easy. He's so predictable. He takes bad shots. He takes the shots he shouldn't be taking, like sidestep, step back, contested threes. When he should be taking the first option, which is the first go around when he plays in the pick and roll. And I felt like he's done that a few times. Tonight he did that. The other night when he shot 9 3-pointers, he did that. I think that's a number, man. 7 to 9 3-pointers a game. I like that. He's a good shooter. Tonight he finished with 18 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 of 8. That's 50%. 7 to 14. That's 50% from the field. You got to love it, man. Again, that's just going to bode well with his Kings, right? Terrence Davis, though, 29 minutes tonight, 28 points, pretty much a point per minute. 6 of 11 from beyond the arc. He was killing it tonight, and he had critical, crucial buckets down the stretch where he had Zubats on a switch. He took him to the rack. He got fouled, converted the three-point play. So that was good to see. Back-to-back good games from TD. You got to love seeing that. I did see some crazy stuff on Facebook already. And let me point that out. And this isn't to attack anybody, but Tamaya's catching senior, again, great contributor to Kingsland. But he said Terrence Davis has officially made Buddy Hield expandable. Come on, man. Like, we're talking about a guy who has had 2 consecutive good games. But my response was, bro, what are you saying? I don't know what's worse. Kings fans overreacting over a loss or Kings fans overreacting over an inconsistent bench player having a good game. Now, the same can be said about Bagley, right? Because Ryan Jamison also said, I guess that means Bagley has made Holmes expendable too because he had one good game, question mark. I wish I only had to perform 1 out of 24 times to work and be praised. Great point there. As I said, it's just silly to say something like that, man. TD is not the player Buddy Hield is. He's not the shooter Buddy Hield is. He will never be guarded the way Buddy Hield is. Also, huge shout out to Ryan Aquino, new contributor, new member of the family, of the Cowboy Kingdom family, Basketball Zone family. He put out a great video on gravity and off-ball shooting, off-ball movement shooting, which is a great video to watch if you haven't watched it already. He talked about Duncan Robinson, Buddy Hield, and Steph Curry obviously being the greatest shooter to ever live. But guys like Buddy Hield, guys like Duncan, like Joe Harris, they get paid. And you guys would understand why if you truly valued the value that they provide on the court. So great stuff there from Ryan. How is everybody doing? Again, make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Yeah, the comments are crazy. They're overreactions. Obviously, I love that TD had a great game. I love the fact that Bagley had a good game today. He had a good box score game for sure. But I'll say this: he had, I think it was 2 or 3 turnovers that were just critical, and the Clippers scored on. Let's see the amount of turnovers Bagley had. He had 1 turnover, but I don't think they gave him the second one, which led to a bucket. But those are the type of things that you can't do. You can't have Marvin Bagley blunders, right? Just like Buddy he's had his blunders in, well, his entire career, really. And those are just things that you can't do as a bench player. But give him credit. He had a good game today. 20 minutes, 4-6, 0-1 from 3, 4-4 from the free throw line. That is a key stat for me. 4-4 from the free throw line. He made his free throws. Good for him. 11 rebounds, 12 points. Solid game. Good job from Marvin Bagley. Chimezie Metu, 23 minutes, 1-2 from beyond the arc. He had 5 points, 5 blocks, 1 steal, 4 rebounds. Solid game. He's been playing good defensively. I'm shocked because I didn't really see Chimezie as a defensive-oriented player, and I still don't think he is. But he's shown a lot of improvements, strides in the right direction for Metu. Again, shout out to Valley Tire Center for giving out amazing seats today. And for the lady that took her daughter to the game through Valley Tire Center, I think it was in section FF, which is about 3 rows from the court. Shout out to Valley Tire Center, man. Awesome local business. Keep supporting local businesses, man, because that's what's going to keep our economy going. They do a lot for the community. Real talk. They do a lot, and it's awesome to see people benefit from it. They're always giving out tickets, so make sure you show them some love. Follow my Valley Tire Center on Instagram, also on Facebook. They provide all types of services, man, from great tires to oil changes to alignment to lifting your truck. So if you like lifted trucks, they got great kits that you guys can get at great prices as well. Just make sure you tell them the Cowbell Kingdom platform sent you guys. Huge shout out to them. Also, Medici, great spot to go tomorrow. Family Day, Sunday is God Day. Go celebrate this Kings win because this is a win worthy of celebration. Celebrating with your loved ones, with your friends, with your fellow Kings fans. You gotta love it. Seabass says, why are you so concerned about Tyrese? Tyrese will take as many shots as they tell him, and I think Tyrese can care less how many shots he takes. You're missing the whole point. That's all I'm going to say. If you actually listen, you would know what I'm talking about. Hansy says, Bagley is a rebound machine. He's playing like he wants to prove something, but Metu 5 blocks in the first half. Metu is still better. 100% agree with that. Hansy agreed. Bagley is our best rebounder. Bagley had 1 turnover, not to cry about it, but he had critical turnover. He had 2 turnovers, really. I just can't pinpoint it back because obviously I'm not watching the film right now and I was at the game, so I know what I'm talking about. I just love the energy from the start to finish. Great game. Agreed. Edward, how you doing, brother? Haven't seen you in a while. TD was a man tonight. Well, victory to him. I'm listening. No, you're not listening, bro. You're not listening. I want him to shoot 7 to 9 threes a game. The team wants him to shoot that. he needs to want to take that. His instincts are to pass the ball. And when he's one-dimensional, he is easy to guard. He still can't go left. He takes bad shots when the first open shot is there for him. And a lot of the times he second guesses himself and he gets in trouble. All we want him to do is to take that shot because we believe in Tyrese taking those shots. But that has to come within. That has to come from Tyrese Halliburton. That's what I mean by saying that. It's actually a compliment that I believe in his shooting and that he should be shooting more because he needs to shoot more. That way he keeps the defense honest and his game overall will open up a lot better. De'Aaron Fox, 37 minutes, 8 of 22, 0 4 from beyond the arc, 1 of 4 from the free throw line, not good. He had, what do you have tonight? 17 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. He contributed to winning. Not great box score numbers, but he contributed to winning. Without question, Rashawn Holmes, 27 minutes. This is shocking. 1 point, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Yeah, I mean, not his finest game, but the fact that he was there down the stretch, getting boards, getting a great block, by the way, a masterful block. I just, wish that somebody would have gotten it because then after that he fouled Morris Jr. But Gray's in the mental again, 5 blocks. That's awesome. Bagley again went over that. Tristan Thompson couldn't find the basket in the beginning. He couldn't even get the damn ball off the top of the backboard. We know what happened there. I'm not gonna go over it. It's just if you guys know, you know what's happened yesterday when the news broke about him. I don't like to get into those into the personal stuff of basketball players. I like to keep it on the court solely, and that's what we're gonna keep it at. So that is that. We didn't cover that, and don't expect it to come from me. Davion Mitchell, 28 minutes, 0 of 2 from beyond the arc, 1 of 7 from the field. He had 2 points. He played good defense tonight, as he usually does. I'm not mad at that. And then Buddy Hield, 20 minutes, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 5 from beyond the arc, 3 boards, 2 assists, 10 points. Believe it or not, I mean, for the limited amount of time that he had, because TD was killing tonight, he made a big difference, and especially when it comes to momentum. Like Buddy really gave the Kings a nice boost in that third when he shot that technical foul. I think it was defensive 3 second, and he shot that shot. Then he hit a 3-pointer to put the Kings up 6 going into the fourth, and then he had 2 drives. So he had like the right momentum, and it got the Kings to double digits. And then at the end, once again, they just couldn't close out the Clippers the way I expected them to. I would have liked for them to win by 10 or more. Beggars can't be choosers. We'll take the win any way, shape, possible, right? But yeah, he had his good moments tonight for sure. He wasn't, chucking it up. He was playing within the flow of the offense, and he was being a good teammate, cheering on for TD tonight. It was TD's night. Again, 28 points. Great night. We saw Paul George, 15 points, 5 of 21 from the field. He struggled, 3 of 7, 10 assists, 6 rebounds. He struggled because the Kings had a great game plan for him. They did not let him breathe, which is a great sign of their defense improving just a tad. Having practice time really does help. And the fact that they don't play until Wednesday? Let me double check on that. Yeah, they do. Holy moly. They don't play until Wednesday. They have a lot of days to practice, get their stuff down, expect to win, one would think, logically. But you never know with this team. They're so inconsistent. They're so unpredictable. But this is the most must-win game of the season. If you come off a victory like tonight, feel good victory, and then you lose to the Magic, you lose all credibility. Once again, same old Kings. You got to win that game. And there is no excuses. You're not playing on a back-to-back. And you have a few days to rest, to practice, to watch the film. So expect to win that night. Let's see. How's Noah doing? Leo, my guy, all of this is great and all, but you are missing the most important thing of the night. Let's go blue. Michigan is big champs, Big Ten champs, and the CPB bound. Hey man, shout out to Michigan, bro. I saw the final score. People were going crazy in the media room. Good for them, bro. That's awesome. Good for them. Davion is more effective when he drives it in. Yes, he is. Davion's shot seems short many times. Perhaps he practices too much because he needs his legs underneath him. He is a gym rat. I don't know. His mechanics look really solid. I can't really pinpoint or put my hand on it still, right? It's tough because he looks like his shots are going in and they're just short or they're all over the place, really. Practice, we talking about practice. AI legendary. Shout out to Eric. He has a very fast first step. He can beat most people with his first step, but he should be more aggressive with that. Then you're talking about Davion mess me up. He does, but he's also small, and he needs to understand how to use his body better, I would say, for him to improve because he gets swatted a lot when he's inside the paint. But yes, his first step is elite. He needs to use that better and just kind of stop on the dime a little bit so a guy can run into him. But he needs to make his free throws too because he has not been good from the free throw line all season long. He needs to be better on that side as well. Yeah, man. I think I've covered most of it. The Kings are above 500 with Gentry. They beat let me see, Terrence Davis. So Terrence Davis last game, he had 30 minutes, 23 points, 28 points tonight. That's good stuff, man. He likes to play against the Clippers. Yes, he does. Playoffs. Can't say that word here, bro. Not yet. I agree with his handles. Seems like he needs to tighten it up. He also needs to be better in the paint when it comes to passing. Like, just his pick and roll. He needs to understand the coverages a lot better that teams are going to throw at him as he gets better. But, oh man, it's that was one of the big weaknesses that I pinpointed in summer league on his college tape, and he really hasn't gotten that much better with his passing, especially when he has the ball and he's actually initiating the offense. He needs to be better in that area, and it's going to take some time. He's a smaller guard. He needs to understand angles and understanding how to pass the ball better with his bounce passes. That's key here, his bounce passes. Leo, I haven't seen you since, but that game here in Memphis, that was rough. I lost a spot day bet with my new fiance because she is a Grizzlies fan. Can't wait for the rematch back here. That's awesome, man. Good for her. But yeah, that game was awful. That game was just atrocious. I'm shocked. Love that Gentry gets mad as hell when players don't perform well. Good to see. That is good to see, actually. That is good to see. That's just his personality, right? That's good stuff, man. Well, that's going to do it, y'all. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Make sure you check out Ryan's breakdown on three-point gravity and off-ball movement shooting here on this channel. It was the last video. You got Buddy, Duncan, and Steph on the cover. Not hard to find. It is under the daily basketball news playlist. You'll catch it there. Also under film sessions, film breakdowns. Great stuff from Ryan. We'll have more content like that from new contributors as well to the YouTube channel. If I missed anything and you have any questions to ask me, make sure you leave them in the comments below. But hey, enjoy your Saturday. It's 11:59. We're pretty much at Sunday, right? Great night, man. Just great night, great atmosphere, good energy. You love these types of nights. I love these types of nights, and I know you guys do too. I appreciate the prayers for King. He's doing a little bit better. Came home right now. It was nice to see him just on the couch again. You know, a little belly rub. Good stuff for him, man. Just seeing my wife smile and just seeing him makes my day, makes my night. But yeah, man, thank you guys for all the people who have asked about him. Who have prayed for him. He's a tough little dog, man. So that's gonna do it, y'all. Make sure you guys follow him at King the Cattle Dog on Instagram to follow his journey. He's a one-lung cattle dog. Oh man, bless his heart. All right, guys. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.